Hi, I'm Joel Reid. I'm an engineer for the Fleet Service Department at CFA. This is the light tanker concept project that we've been working on for the last 12 months. It's based on a prototype Hino cab chassis, which is four-wheel drive, 7.3 tonne full GVM. Crew cabin, as you can see, all firefighting is done from the crew cabin if you're pumping and rolling. The body configuration is full aluminium construction with 2,100 litres of water in a polypropylene water tank. The fire pump is actually PTO driven off the back of the flywheel housing, so you can pump and roll or stationary pumping. It also incorporates the crew protection sprays, which is similar to our 2.4 and 3.4Cs. The basic concepts were something low weight, ergonomic, and also to appeal to, say, maybe the younger generation of firefighters coming through to enhance crew safety. We'll go through some of the cabin. All right, so we've got a GPS with a navigation, which also incorporates a reversing camera. This is the 10-inch colour screen, touch screen, which monitors. It's just a monitoring system for your delivery pressure, your flow rate, and your time remaining. And as you're squirting water, you can see the bar graph drop down and how much water you've got left. By touching the next screen, you can turn your foam pump on, dial up your percentage, and so forth. Down here in the pump bay area, or the pump panel, these are your emergency lights. So, you know, all your sirens and so forth. Your pump switches to activate it's a PTO-driven pump, which is rated at 1,800 litres per minute at 800 kPa. So to simple pump engagement at idle speed, press the switch. There's 3 joystick monitors. So this is for the front passenger to operate the front joystick, and there's 2 at each for the rear passengers. Depending if you're left or right-handed, you can slide across the rail to suit. Because it's such a small cabin, it also incorporates the protection curtains. We've had to put the helmets up on the roof and crew blankets inside. On the near side of the body, we have 2 hydrogen boost inlets, one tray-mounted monitor where you can adjust your flow by simply selecting litres per minute, and they can vary between 40 to 450 litres per minute. Electric primer, delivery and compound gauges, tank level, and all your pump controls here. So to engage the PTO driven pump and for your locker lights and so forth. Here we've got a 5-inch black and white touch screen, which is the same functions as the 10-inch colour screen in the cabin. You have main screen, foam screen, so you can turn your foam system on and dial up your percentages. And tank screen tells you minutes to empty depending on your flow rate and so forth. We have here your 24-volt battery carrier and 120 litre carboy foam. The foam is for the deliveries and the tray-mounted monitors and the rear ultra-high pressure system. On each side, you can see that we've got a 64 outlet and a 38 outlet as well. So for stationary pumping, you've got a lot of capability. So around the back here, we have 2 Raycos and ladder stowage, and what is called an ultra-high pressure system, which is 38 litres per minute at 100 bar or 10,000 kPa. So the theory being to conserve water. You've got 60 metres of 12mm delivery hose for blacking out or mopping up. It's fantastic. You know, it's less weight to drag hose through the bush. So to the offside, we have 9 metres of permanently connected suction hose, which is similar to what's on the medium tankers or the 2.4Cs, which is side discharge, so it's very easy to deploy and put back in. The stowage arrangement needs, in production, will have a slightly different configuration, but we started the concept off with a chainsaw locker, chainsaw and fuel locker. And as you can see, you've got a chainsaw stowed here on a workbench, so you can tighten the chain and so forth. There's also another tray-mounted monitor that you can also vary your flow rate, as all 3 you can. 64 and 38 deliveries, and your monitor control. So if you're stationary pumping, you can activate the monitor and movement and flow on and so forth. On each side, they've also got a monitor stop isolation switch. So if you were pumping or standing, or crew or standing around, you can hit the kill switch in case anyone's in the cabin who accidentally activates the monitor. As you can see, the tanker's quite dirty today. We've been testing at Anglesea Proving Ground for 3 days, doing different gradients and slopes to see the capabilities. We've been able to drive it up pretty much 50% gradients. We've done pump and roll applications. We've also done chassis twists tests. We will in the future do rollover tests and determine what angle that's at. We've also had it on the weighbridge, ensuring that it's within the manufacturer's specifications.